Today, I will be talking about how to improve your aim inside Call of Duty Mobile Season 2. I'll be sharing to you guys the 6 best tips to help transform your aim better than any other Call of Duty mobile player in the world. And on top of that, people will even think you have aimbot, however in reality, you will be the best aimer to ever aim inside Call of Duty Mobile. Make sure to watch the entire video because I promise you, you do not want to miss anything I'm about to share with you in this video. Only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you end up enjoying this video, consider subscribing and you can always change your mind. Alright guys, so the first tip I'm going to share with you guys is going to be the button that's in the middle of the screen along with my FOV. The FOV that I recommend playing with right off the bat is going to be 70. If you are playing on a tablet or phone, that's kind of the best FOV to play with in terms of getting the enemies to look a lot bigger on your screen. If you play with 75, the character models will look a lot smaller, objects will look a lot smaller, and when you just play with 70, everything looks a lot better, as well as having the aim button in your middle of your screen. The middle button in the middle of your screen allows you to have better control of centering and overall great positioning for where you want to pre-aim, how you want your aim to be positioned according to when you turn around corners and stuff like that, and just keeping an eye on how to level your crosshair correctly. Alright guys, so for the second tip, I'll be going ahead and talking about tracing. As you can see, I'm in the aiming mode, just practicing my tracing against these targets a little bit. We're going to be transitioning quickly into a private match with one of my friends who's going to be the test dummy named Solid, and as you can see, I'm just going to be keeping my crosshair level-headed and just tracing. And as you trace, you're just going to practice strafing while you're tracing. This is the best way to practice tracing in the game, and a lot of people have questions. They're like, bro, how do you trace just so well? And like, how can you trace players effectively while they're moving side to side and doing the strafing technique movement? And I'm going to be talking to you about it, and it's all about practice. You want to hop into those private matches, you want to hop into training mode and just practice moving left and right and moving in the opposite directions of your opponent. As you can see, I did a good job here killing Solid. Now I'm going to be showing you guys an example of a head glitch as to where, a lot of the times, if players find themselves on a head glitch like this, trying to kill another player on a head glitch who's also strafing, and you're trying to trace them as well. And I highly suggest for you guys to practice in a private match, and this is a free-for-all lobby, and me and my friend are just practicing tracing against each other, keeping our crosshairs level. And as you can see, I'm doing some flicking movements as well, but most of the time my crosshair is very level with him, and the positioning of where he's at the head glitch forces my aim to be level-headed, and as you can see, I get the kill here very convincingly. Alright guys, so for the third tip, we're going to be going ahead and talking a little bit about tap firing, what tap firing is all about. Tap firing is used as a mechanic to just slowly tap your gun and hit a slow amount of shots accurately at long range targets. And as you can see, I'm in the training mode, just hitting targets, just practicing jump, tap firing, all these jump shotting mechanics, these sliding maneuvers, and also crouching. I'm going to be doing a little bit of that. And I just like to go ahead, and what I like to do is when I like to practice my tap firing and maneuver mechanics, I like to go into training mode and do that. And as you can see, we're going to switch to Raiden as an example. So let's say you're at mid-stairs and you see someone snatch you, and this is sort of like a cool example I like to use here with an opponent. As you can see, you see the enemy, you want to keep that crosshair up, you want to keep your aim down sights level with the thing. And what's helping me actually with this tap firing capability is actually the railing on guard. And you see like below my gun, there's like a little little rail guard that helps me propel my aim up and keeps my aim focused at the enemy opponent. There you go, I kill Solid from that. Here's going to be another example where you slide out of kitchen from Zig and you want to catch someone, and look at that, I just tap fire and he's dead. And here's going to be another example on Raid. So I show you 2 more examples of this. There's a head glitch, you say you're on bomb A side on standoff, and look at that, you just tap fire and take the gunfight slowly. This is actually an aggressive tap firing mechanic. So yeah, that is going to be that. So for the fourth tip, guys, we're going to be going over pre-aiming and the pre-aiming maneuver, and basically what you're going to try to do in every single time when you're playing matches. And like I said, just pre-aiming is such an important tactic. And as you can see here, I'm in firing range, just in a practice match again with my boy Solid. We're just going to be going over some examples of going over some pre-firing maneuvers. And pre-firing and pre-aiming allow you to predict your opponent's position, predict where your opponent's going to be, and allow you to already have your aim set in the first place. And as you can see, this is sort of an aggressive maneuver here coming from me at Blue Barrel, sliding out a trailer, and I'm just leveling my aim with the mid-truck along with this head, and I am going to be getting the kill shortly here. But pre-aiming is so important. Practice it, keep practicing it, it will perfect your aim amazingly. So for the 5th tip, guys, we're going to be going over crosshair placement. And as you can see, I'm in training mode again, but this time I've done like a little start thing in the training mode where I just predict and try to practice my crosshair placement as well as my tap firing maneuvers, my movement, and just overall keeping my crosshair placement up, aligning the middle dot on my screen towards the enemy. And now we're going to be going over the crosshair placement. Like you see, this is a good example here on standoff on the A-bomb head glitch, and I'm utilizing that tank to allow my aim to be positioned on his head. And as you can see, I tap fire as well, utilizing the tap fire mechanic, and I'm able to secure the kill. This is another good example where I pre-aim utilizing the bomb's level-headed mid position to position my aim in the doorway, and pre-aiming, as you can see, I'm utilizing all the movement, all the aiming mechanics in the game to allow me to get these kills. And this is such an important kill. I'm aligning myself with the hay barrel, and he slides out and peeks out of A side and gets the kill. Here's another head glitch where I just slide peek against a head glitcher and I kill him, and I'm utilizing the box and allowing me to secure the kill on the head glitch. And here's another example, back alley, where I just normally pre-aim as well, and as you can see, I'm tracing him as well, and normally somebody in top blue will do this, and that will give me the kill. And my 6th and final tip for you guys will be playing on speed acceleration. Playing on speed acceleration is super important, and switch while open ADS, those two settings in particular with, fairly kind of medium to high sense. If you guys enjoyed today's video, let me know in the comment section down below which tip helped you the most. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and join my Discord down below, which will be in the description and pinned comment in the comment section down below. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Next pill. She used to lay off the drugs, but I do it for the thrill. And if I die young, please write my will. Back in high school, rapping the beats on beats pills. Yeah, she said, let's get out of here. Okay, don't fuck with beamers, only cop the race. Call me Sherlock, yeah, close case. Going down the highway, my way.